Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you could get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So tonight, we are going to be eating. I just made something quick. It's a vegetable fried rice. I have some avocado and I'll show you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a nice healthy meal. I have some tomatoes, some avocado, veggie fried rice. And I am drinking orange pineapple juice. So I'm going to have my late dinner with you all. And I am going to, y'all could ask me questions. Y'all could, call in if you want to discuss any of the topics that we've been discussing lately. Hey, Unique. What's up, Tanika? Hey, Vivian. Hey, Amberella. Hey, Nicole. How y'all doing? Here's Tara. Once again, hey, Princess. I'm eating, so if you don't like the chewing noises, I don't want to see y'all typing in the comments. Oh, I just couldn't get with the food. Click off, because baby, I'm hungry. Okay, thank you, Nicole, because I'm hungry. So this rice has mushrooms, peas, broccoli, green beans, mixed vegetables, pretty much, garlic, and y'all know I love broccoli. So that's like I'm always implementing broccoli somewhere. And then, like I said, I have just avocado and some tomato slices on the side. Princess, you'd be surprised. People will literally leave a comment like, "Oh, I just don't even like that you eat, and I just cannot even like." It's a fried rice, so I used some liquid aminos. I used some hoisin sauce. What else did I use? I think I put a little bit of teriyaki sauce in this. I put a little bit of teriyaki sauce. And then I just season it with the regular seasons that I use. What you say? Why do men make you feel bad when you block them and they hit you up from the text from the text app number saying, "Oh, you're dubbing me," when they don't apologize or think they're wrong? Because honestly, I've been blocked before. I've been ghosted before, and I'm not really used to that. Well, I'm used to going back and forth with this one person in particular. We always go back and forth. We take turns blocking each other. But initially, I'm not used to nobody doing that to me. A lot of men are used to being chased, and we live in a society where a lot of women be chasing men around. And as a woman, I'm used to getting chased. So if somebody blocks me or ghosts me, as it's human nature to make you want to pursue them more. I have a hard time letting go. That's something that I'm continuously working on, because I could not talk to you for a little bit of time. But if you were somebody in my life that I actually enjoyed and you were a significant person to me, then it's hard for me to just completely let you go, especially if it wasn't anything done that was detrimental. You know what I mean? If it's something that we cannot come back from, bitch, you won't hear from me ever again. But if it's something that's you could potentially work it through, and all it takes is just a little bit of communication, or maybe if the person just needs a little bit of time and a little bit of space, then it's hard for me to let go. So that's why I would assume people would be trying to call you from a different number, because it's hard to let go. And when somebody kind of shuns you a little bit, it makes you want to pursue them a little more. But I've gotten way better as I've gotten older, because child, I don't be going that hard unless I'm drunk. I might crash out here or there, but in real life, I just continue to live life and focus on myself. Isn't that psychopathic because they don't see they are wrong? I wouldn't say it's psychopathic. I would just think that sometimes people just don't think they're wrong unless you spell it out for them. Sometimes people genuinely don't understand what they may have done. But then sometimes they do know what the hell they did, and they just want you to get over it and just shut the fuck up and move forward. Yep. Oh, no. If they treated you badly, then nah. But I've treated a person badly and then was upset that they didn't want to talk to me. I'm sorry. The thought of a man making an account to reach me on an app makes me crack up, though it's happened to me a few times. The way I just laugh at them and block them again. Have blocked a mail and he will message from 7,000 different email or text. Used to feel the need to find out why I was blocked, but now just don't care at all. Yeah. I'm human. I would never sit up here and act like I haven't crashed out or called a nigga from a different number because that would be a lie. I have. Hey, Kim. I feel like I said hi to all of y'all. Let me just say hi again. What's up, Lasia? What's up, Vivian? What's up, Princess? What's up, Nicole? What's up, Guys Anointed? What's up, Shatara? What's up, PJ? Tanika, what's up? Hey, Kim. I like how they beg you to unblock them. So, do y'all know what happened to me one time? You can shame me. I don't give a fuck. Hey, we human. So this one, I think I may have told y'all this before. But this one time, I met this guy, right? And I thought he was kind of cute when I first met him. So I gave him my number, right? But I was bartending at like this spot that I used to bartend at. And he came in there and did not leave me a tip. This man had been trying to get me to go on a date with him. And he came to where I was bartending at and didn't leave me a tip. I blocked him. I said, oh no, you're broker than a motherfucking joke. Because regular random people will leave a tip, at least $5. Like, come on. $5 is not going to hurt you. Like, so, but if you're trying to like pursue me, you're supposed to leave more than that. Like, come on. Anyway, so I blocked him, right? And he came in a couple more times and was like, oh, trying to talk. And I'm like, I'm at work. You know, why the fuck? This is when Uber was still doing rideshare. Why his car, something had happened to his car. So I get to the Uber. Why is this motherfucker in the Uber? I'm in the backseat of an Uber with this man, and he's like, yo, unblock me. I'm like, oh my God. Like, why would God do that to me? Why would God put this fucking man in the back of my fucking same Uber and he harassed me to fucking unblock him? And I'm in the Uber and I had to do it because it's awkward. We both sitting in the back seat. I'm not lying. I'll be telling y'all the experiences I have is outrageous. Hey Wally, thank you for the super chat. Shouts out to you. I blocked all the ain't-ish men out my life, and I don't tolerate men treating me bad no more. I'm a new woman from 2 months ago. Period. That was so bizarre. I was like, why would this happen? And he was like, yo, I could be the perfect side nigga. Like, I don't care if you got somebody. Like, I know how to play my position. I was a side nigga before. Like, I'm like, I was like, not you putting in an application to be my side nigga. Ciao. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Princess K. The older you get, the less you care. These days, I'd be surprised niggas don't block me. I'd be like, oh, you didn't block me. Like, what? The way I was talking to this nigga, I was the way I was. Why did he block me? Like, why do you even want to talk to me? I'm mean to you. Like, what is this? Anyone who wants to be a side nigga knows they ain't worth shit. Hey Wanda, happy Thanksgiving to you. He was signing up for it. I was like, not you desperate as all I was. I was like, oh my God, you too desperate for me. And you broke. You just look like you got money, but you don't. You didn't even fucking leave me a tip. Only a broke ass nigga won't leave you a tip. I'm sorry, you broke. Or you got a broke mentality. Either way, that ain't my cup of tea. Hey, Big Cat. That's true, Vivian. Some men like that. Some men don't like that though. Some men don't. Initially though, you kind of gotta be like with a guy, but like once you've had enough time with them, you got to be able to turn that off on and off because they want you to be nice and sweet, and men like to be babied and they want to lay in on your chest and have you rub their head and rub their back and shit. Like, but every now and again, you gotta cut the motherfucker out or don't answer the phone or tell him fuck off. Mm-hmm. Yep, some men do like mean women. A guy told me that. I was like, I'm so mean to you. He'd be like, maybe I like that. And I was just like, the thing is though, where I do be having a little tip is once I really start to like a guy, it'd be hard for me to maintain that I don't give a fuck about you. Like, I don't care because I do be caring. And I'm like, I be having to talk myself off the fucking ledge. Like, bitch, don't crash out. Don't get on the internet and make that video. Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't call that man's phone. Don't do it. Hey, Two Flower. Hey, that is hilarious. That guy sounds like someone out of a movie. Yes, it was crazy. I was like, why are you in the back of my fucking Uber? Like, what type of sick joke is the universe playing on me right now? Hey, Chimiko. I'm the Black Queen, and I will leave you where you stand. I could do that if I don't care, but I love so hard. This is another reason why I don't fuck with people like that because I'm a little ticky boom. And if I really, really start to love you, it's hard for me to just detach because I don't let a lot of people in like that. So it'd be hard, like, and I'd be sad. Like, damn, like, and it seems like in a lot of instances, if a guy does that to me, it's because I did something to him. It don't usually be like he just don't like me no more, or like it's kind of like, oh, why did you say this? Or I saw you doing such and such with this guy, or you're not treating me nice, or it's always something like that. And then I be feeling bad, like, damn, now I feel like I'm being guilt tripped a little bit. So I kind of feel like, oh, I need to make it up to you a little bit. It's men be doing that emotional manipulation shit too. Like, don't ever get it twisted. They be knowing what they doing. Some men really just don't give a fuck and they just like, see you later, bye, bitch. But then some guys be intentionally doing shit. Some guys want to temperature check you, and they do shit to see how you're going to react. Or some people just really don't want to fuck with you. You just never really know with men. All you have control over is yourself. Right? The silent treatment be driving these niggas crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was Coolio's mentor. Did you know that from 94 to 98? His last year of life, we were getting close again. So I was happy and surprised to know you connected to him too. That's amazing. May he sleep in peace. May he sleep in peace. Yeah. The only person that needs to make up for them is their mother/father. I feel you, Love Jones. My circle is me. So if I let a man in, it's hella hard to let go because I had to like you. That part, or a nigga had to force his way in. So to force your way into my life, like personally, like in real life, I'm not just talking about the internet, but like in real life, oh, Coolio was your mentor. Okay, boo. I got you. To force yourself into my life, it takes a lot for me to like feel comfortable enough to let you into my fucking apartment or into my fucking bedroom. So once we get that comfortable, it's like, nigga, all right, we can not talk for a couple months, but bitch, when I feel like I want to see you again, then I'm going to fucking see you again. I don't know what the fuck and I don't give a fuck what I did. Or where I went or who I was with. But I know that's kind of toxic. So I'm trying to like I'm working on that. so that, if I do decide to get into something, it'll just be healthier. I don't want to be causing issues and conflict. And then these days I don't do anything intentionally. I really don't. Like, I don't. So it makes me, because I really don't, I'm not out here trying to break nobody's heart. I never really was, but anyways, this ain't about me. What y'all saying? The older I get, the easier it's becoming to let that ass go, even if I did. Even if it did take a lot to let him get in, watch, you'll see. I'll ask you in a few years. Okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm way better than I was a few years back, so I could just imagine. Everybody used to be like, "You're so toxic." And I used to be like, "No, I'm not." But looking back, I was. And it's okay. It's all right. I mean, at least I was honest. I was never like telling anybody you're my boyfriend and then then digging and dodging. Do you block men who treat you bad? Yeah. Hmm. I will, or I won't even have to block you. I just won't talk to you. But men don't really. It's okay. So I don't really get the last couple of times I probably did get treated bad. Yes, I blocked him. But other than that, it's not really like I don't. If you treat me bad, I'm not going to talk to you. You know, period. So I don't really experience like getting treated bad so much. Like I only like men that are like nice to me. I don't like. I yeah, no. And thank you. I was. And they knew it too, but men be feeling like they could change you. Men love a project just as much as a woman, if not more. But people got to change on their own. They think that it's just men that got to grow and mature, and women do too. Especially women that are like different. I'll just say that women that are different. I don't block when they spin the block. Inevitably, I leave that ass undelivered. Period. This is so delicious. And not a piece of meat inside. Mm. Thank you, California. Um, I blocked the dude and then lied like he wasn't blocked. Anyway, I've had people blocked and didn't even realize it. And I would run into them and be like, "Why haven't I heard from you?" And they like, "You got me blocked." I'm like, "I don't have you blocked." And then I go and look and they block. That has happened to me a couple of times. Like, "Oh, you got me blocked. I was trying to call you." This one guy was like, "I called you 14 times." I'm like, "No, the fuck you didn't." And I looked and I had him blocked. I said, "Oh shit." um, I've never experienced this block culture until now. It's been interesting. I only play the game with those who into it, though otherwise everyone else ain't blocked. I blocked the guy, found out he had a girlfriend, and he was texting me from at these men. That's why man, there's so many ways to cheat. If a person just don't want to be loyal and faithful, then that's it. There's nothing you could do about that. You could go through the phone. You could do you could be an investigator. It doesn't matter. There's so many ways for people to get away with whatever the fuck it is that they want to do. So that's it. You just gotta if you want to be in a relationship, you gotta get with somebody that really want to be in a relationship and just pray that they're honest and that they're loyal and that you could trust them, because there's no way to really find out what a person is doing Motherfuckers be on Snapchat or Instagram. You can make the comment section disappear, like the DMs. You can put it on ghost mode. So if somebody texts you, send you a message, it'll just immediately disappear. It's crazy. Do you think some men never change or they have too much of a big sexual appetite? I don't know. I don't think every single man is the same. I think there are some men that actually want to just be with one woman. I think there's some men that can't just be with one woman. Like me, I could be with one man, but oh, I feel like I got mascara in my eye. Or glitter. Stop, Bambino. Nah, you just gotta want to do it. You know what I mean? That's why I be like, I have to be like inspired to just because I don't okay, let's get this straight. It's not like I desire to sleep around with people. I don't want to do that. But entertaining people is just too easy. Like it's so easy to just talk to other people. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean that I'm trying to be with them. But if like what do people just call that just having friends? But see, but then I wouldn't want my man to be having friends like that. So that's why I don't like for people to do what I do. Because I know that I'm in control of me. I know that I'm not going to sleep with another man just because I'm talking to him. Or if he bought me a drink at the bar or he take me grocery shopping or something. I don't know. It doesn't mean that I'm going to sleep with him. You know, but I feel like when men are being entertained by women, the women have control over whether or not they're going to sleep with each other. So if a woman is gonna give you some, even if you in a relationship and you know that you don't have no intent on being with her, chances are if she's attractive enough to that man, he's going to sleep with her. That's why I just think that is different with men and women. Like I could be around men all day. That doesn't mean that I'm going to sleep with them. But if a man the men that I was around, if I gave them access to my body, they would sleep with me. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't like I don't think I could be with a man that's too friendly and got too many female friends. And then they'd be like, oh, you insecure. No, bitch. I'm not insecure. I don't like that. I have trust issues. I'm territorial and I'm a jealous ass bitch. And I'm not jealous of any woman in particular because I feel amazing about myself. It's not about who the person is. It could be a bitch that's 82 years old. I don't want my man at no bitch. I don't give a fuck if that's your. I don't care if she is in the nursing home. Okay. I don't like that. Why is you at her house? Why is you going to help this bitch with her groceries? I'm not into. I've been feeling some type of way. I don't want to see my man up in no other bitch face. That makes me feel jealous. And you know what? I hate that they like make it seem like you being jealous that your man is like doing all of this other shit with other women is a bad thing. That's very normal. We don't like the way the word jealous sounds because it has a negative connotation. I'm not jealous of other women. I am jealous of my man spending time with other women. I don't like that. I'm very fucking territorial. I'm so indifferent to men. I'm not. If I love you and we really fucking each other, like really, really fucking each other, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm not indifferent to that. That's why I tell y'all you give out a little bit of coochie. You don't be giving out no real pussy to these niggas because then that's when you become attached. And that also makes it harder to like break away. Working at a hotel, I see what these males are like. Some bring in a new woman every day. What? 2 a day if they have coin? Oh. That's what they be doing. Hey, Darian. Not loves man, not begging, with being able to help the granny across the road. I mean, you can help her, but if you over there for too long, I'm gonna come and knock on the door. Hello, what y'all doing over here? Because old coochie get wet too, bitch. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. What y'all got going on? We can help her with her motherfucking groceries. That's why I don't do it. I just be by myself and I just no. Exactly, Amberella. And women be lying about that like they don't care. Bitch, yes, you do. Oh, I don't care. Bitch, yes, you do. You just fight it real bad. You care. You care. Don't nobody want somebody that they in love with somebody else. Nobody wants that. I don't know who made up these lies. People don't like that. I know I don't. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like he can just go up. No, bitch. I'm upset. And the only way that I could not care, I can't fuck with you like that. You could probably be somebody that I hang out with here or there, but I could never be serious with you or ever really, no. Mm-mm. Nope. An old woman will rock his world, period, Kim. That part, they like, oh, she an old lady. I don't give a fuck. No, I made some vegetable fried rice. Don't be saying you finally cooked. Girl, I cooked the other day too. I had made chicken and broccoli. And friendly men, yeah. And I've loved friendly men. That's how they met me. But it's just like, I know, Sasha, I know. It's just like, how could I ever really no, I just don't trust that. I'm sorry. If you in every bitch face, everybody got access to you, I will never feel secure in a situation like that. And then those men will gaslight you and say, you're insecure. Well, nigga, you up in every bitch face. Like, what the fuck I'm supposed to think you doing? That's how you met me, nigga. What the fuck I'm really supposed to think you out here doing? Now, if this cute ass bitch gave you some coochie, why wouldn't you just take it and be like, well, I do got a bitch. Well, she know that I got a bitch. Mm-mm. Girl. Well, this part too, Amarella. Yeah. Sometimes I get in my modes though where I will order something. But for the most part, I'll be cooking. Or I just eat like, girl dinner. Girl dinner. Not yes, Granny. I cannot. Y'all funny. I call her a few times too, rubbing on my boyfriend name. Did y'all see that video of Rashida's mother sitting on Kirk's lap and rubbing grinding in his lap? Or my mother ever. All right, went into my mother's house and showed her that video, and I said, "Ma, if you ever." I'll be showing her videos to see what she's gonna say, because I'll be like, "Look at this. What you think about this?" She was like, "I would never do that. That is so inappropriate." I said, good job." I'll be showing her Tokyo Tony too. What you think about this? Look at Tokyo Tony, Ma. Ain't she crazy? Just to see how the hell she gonna react, because Mm-mm-mm. Exactly. Like, why is you rubbing your ass in my husband's lap? Like, what the fuck? Mm-mm. What, Amberella? I did not know that. I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. She was like, she's trying to feel something. Why she on my lap? Get up, get her off my lap. And Rashida just laughing, like, bitch, it is nothing funny about your mother rubbing her ass in your husband's crotch. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I be thinking, is it just me? Am I approved? Because I see other women, they don't give a fuck. They share men. I'm not into that. I don't want my friend sleeping with my husband. I'm sorry. That's not my vibe. I don't want my husband taking me and all my friends out all the time either. Like, I'm not into that. That's just not my vibe. But some women be like with that shit, like having threesomes with their friends and their man. Like, no. I be showing my mother's ratchet stuff that these mothers be doing. Like, look at this. Why would they do that? You gotta train them up. We in public now. And we're gonna keep growing. Mm. Do you think 10 years with the same men will get boring? I was in my high school sweetheart for 10 years, but we did take a break, like at the 5-year mark. We was kind of off and on for like 2 years in between. And I was seeing other people, but it wasn't boring. Like, we were young too. We were babies, so I don't know if that counts so much, but I wasn't bored. I just felt like I wasn't fulfilled in my life, so I couldn't, and I had to help him out too much. I did so much, I poured so much into him that I was resentful. So that's why I feel like that didn't work. But if I don't know, he be trying to spin my block now, and I don't know if it's like that anymore, you know? Like, I've hung out with him. I mean, I've known him. Before we ever dated each other, we knew each other literally since we were like fucking 14 years old is when we met. 15. We were together for years and years and years. Like, he was a part of my life for so long that I'm just like, damn. And he'd be like, let's just have a baby. Like, and I'd be like, he would be a great dad. He would be a great dad. But I don't know. Oop. And he doesn't have any children. He doesn't have any baggage. And he's beautiful. Like, he's like a pretty man. A really pretty guy. Really eclectic, super artistic, kind of like a Lenny Kravitz vibe. I can never be best friends with an ex. It's too awkward. We're not best friends, but we're cool. Like, I just spoke to him like a couple days ago, and he just came back from Brazil, and he was like, "Oh, I just got back," and I was like, "Oh, that's what's up, whatever." Asking what he's doing for Thanksgiving, blah blah blah. My mother stayed trying to invite him. I'd be like, "Ma, you got to chill out." Oh, invite him. Him and his mother could come up. I'd be like, because him and my mother and his mother are like this. So, anyways, we were just talking or whatever. And because he said somebody that he used to work with in LA lives in Brazil. And he was like, "Oh, I met her family, and we was hanging out, and it was like amazing, and blah blah." And I was like, "Oh, you was doing the sex tourism?" And he was like, "I mean, And I was like, "You could tell me." And he was like, "I know you're not trying to be with me." We literally talk to each other like that. Like, I could tell him, like, you could tell me if you fucking somebody else. Like, I don't feel like I'm not upset. That's how I know that, I don't feel jealous or anything. Like, now, if somebody else was to try to talk to me about fucking somebody, I probably would blow a gasket. I think if the couple compliment each other and make good companions, have mutual love and respect, plus make each other laugh, it wouldn't be boring. Yeah, I agree with that too. I agree. Shatara so often. Oh, I don't know what y'all be talking about. That's how you have to pick them, LJ. No kids because you have to be the first. These days, it's hard to be the first because everybody seems to have kids, especially like in your 30s. Everybody has children. Yeah. It's hard to like, you know. Mm. I eat all of my food. My husbands were best friends. Oh, Kim got it going on real bad. Not your husbands was best friends. That's why Kim said she could teach us a thing or two because she out here riding around and getting it. Ah. That I told you I'm over 40 and I don't want no one with periods because I don't have none. But yeah, it's hard. That's why I be like, now, I know a couple got now one of these. Well, I'm getting a pimple right here. It's probably about to be that time. Like I know a few guys that's trying to pursue me still that doesn't have children, but I just don't. I don't. I feel like I don't like them like that. Like, I don't know. Mm. Oh, you mean your best friends? Okay. Mm. Nicole, I always say that. Don't date people with kids under 5 years old because then that's a bosom baby. And I feel like from what I've witnessed, because I don't know, I don't have no firsthand information. But I think like when you have a child with someone, from what I see, 5 and under is when you're still trying to work it out. Like you're still going back and forth with each other. You're still going through the motions. The child is still small, so you're still going over, creeping over to the house to watch the child while the mother going out. You just sleeping in the bed with her and the baby. It's just a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. Like at this age, at this stage, like if I'm gonna date a man with children, the kid's gotta be like at least a teenager. Like at least I would say like 10 and up. Yeah. I would say like 8, 8, 9, 10. Like that's not too bad, but I would prefer if he was gonna have kids for them to be like 13, 14, like, teenagers. Not no little fucking 2-year old. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm not fucking with nobody with a 2-year old, a toddler, a baby in a diaper. No, thank you. That's super cool parenting years, but if he has a child, you'll be third priority. That's true too. That's true too. You ever meet a man that told you he was looking for a mother for his kids? Hell no. If a man told me that, I'd be like, that ain't me. I be thinking about that too. Like, I don't know if I could be a stepmother. Like, what would I do with other people's kids? I don't know. But I know that children like me. Like, children love me. Everybody loves me. But I just be thinking about that. Like, would I really want to be someone's stepmother? Like, how would that? I don't know. That's why I feel like I can only do it if the kids are grown. Like the kids got to be like able to like go with me to the mall or like, hey, let me. And they could talk. They're not about to jump off the couch and bust their head open and their mother say, I'm trying to do something to their kid. I don't have time for that. The kids need to be big as hell. Like, I can't. I'm not rocking nobody. I don't want to change no baby diapers, no shitty diapers. That ain't my own biological kids. No, thank you. Everybody up in here, make sure y'all hit like in this video. Smash the like button. What if the baby moms makes your life a mess? Oh, then I would have to leave. I couldn't do it. Hi. Can I have a shout out? I'm watching from England. Hi, Levy from England. I told him if you don't go find a mama, right? Jennifer Williams' new husband has little kids. I couldn't. I don't think I could be with a man with little tiny kids. I mean, if he's like a multi-billionaire, then we might be able to make an exception because, you know, he could hire nannies and outsource. But men get with women and have little kids and they expect you to watch their kids and parent their kids. I don't think I could parent nobody a little baby. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, honestly. Because I would not want nothing to happen to that child. The mother trying to blame me for anything. The mother think I'm trying to take her place. Don't nobody got time for that. I think single mothers should blend families and stay away from men with no kids. What you think? I think that's a good idea as well. But it seems like a lot of men with children like single women. Men with children love a fresh baby mama, or a fresh woman that he can baby mama the fuck out. They love that. I think they get off on being a woman's first baby father. And she be your fucking fifth and sixth baby mother. It's very tacky and ghetto out here. Had a man try that with me, single dad of a 3-year-old. Oh no. I showed y'all that video of the woman that was young. She was like 25 or something. And she got with a man that was like maybe 40. And he had a son. And the son was like 12 or 13. And she said she used to clean up behind the son. She would cook for the son, literally bring the son his plate of food. Like she was like a maid, like a servant to them. And the son would tell her, "You're not my mother," and curse at her and stuff. And the father would be like walking. Like she said, when they would go out, the father would walk with his son ahead of her. And she would have to walk behind them. Child. Crazy. I wish I still had those videos. I met a guy who had 2 baby moms and he said he didn't like using protection. I'm sure he'll have a whole bunch of these males like making kids but not actually being fathers. That's why I leave the black man and make a few new ones. CPS come get me. Y'all are funny. Let me drop this link for a little bit. We could be up here for like maybe 15, 20 more minutes. So if you want to call in to discuss anything that we've been talking about, or if you want to ask me a question, because this is a Q&A as well, feel free. But don't be up here forever, okay? Just keep it short, keep it cute, keep it sweet, to the point. If anybody want to hit the link. If not, we could continue talking like this. Let me see. I gotta pin it. Do you think that couple should go through each other's phones? No. Hell fucking no. I get my phone. People. No, I don't like that. I fucking hate that. And I've had it happen to me for a lot, and I really don't like it. I think that is a disgusting invasion of privacy. I feel like when you go through somebody's phone, you're always going to see something that's going to make you feel some type of way, or that's going to trigger you. Because if you look through my phone, you would think that I'm fucking all types of niggas, and I'm really not. Half of these motherfuckers haven't seen me in real life in months, years. Like, and if they have seen me, they ain't getting no coochie. Shit, it's even motherfuckers that done sent me a Apple Pay. I didn't do nothing with him for it. He just sent it to me. You could even look at my phone and see me calling or somebody calling me multiple times. That doesn't mean that we met up with each other. That doesn't mean that I saw them. That doesn't mean that they came to my house and fucked me. So it's like, I don't like that, because if you look at my phone, you're going to always think that I'm doing something that I'm not. And even if I say I didn't do nothing, you're not going to believe me. So I feel like it's just stupid. And I'm not going through no man's phone because I don't want to hurt my own motherfucking feelings. At the end of the day, whatever it is that you need to find out, you're going to find out. Period. But looking through a person's phone, you're never going to get what you really. It's not going to be accurate. It's never going to be accurate because you're always going to see something that looks like it's something else. Period. And I'm protecting my friends too. Yeah. Facts, I have so much thotty things on my phone that I would have to explain for real. But what if he's cheating and you ain't ever asked to check his phone? No, I've never asked a man to check his phone. Never. You know, it's funny. The last guy that I was like dating, one of the last guys that I was dating, anyway, he was like, let's switch phones. And I said, no. He was like, you can look through my phone and let me look through your phone. And I said, no. He was so fucking mad. He couldn't believe it. He said, I never met a woman that wouldn't want to look through my phone. And I was like, what you mean I can't look through your phone? I'm like, why do you want to look through my phone? Why do you want to invade my privacy? Like, that's my fucking privacy. But I've had my phone look through a lot. More times than I'd like to imagine or care to admit. And I hate it because it's gonna always make me look like I'm doing something when I really don't be doing shit. Even if I go outside, ain't nobody coming back here with me. I literally be with my cat in this apartment. A male's looking through my phone, almost had me in jail in my male bestie at the time messaged me. The guy jumped on me. What? And I had to defend myself. It was a gross violation of privacy. It's terrible. Yeah, when I was young like that, 19, 18, 20, the guy that I was dealing with, he would look at my phone and break them. He would break my phone. He probably broke like 5 phones, but then he would just go and get me another one. He was psychotic for real. He would lock himself in the bathroom and just go through my phone. If you do get into a relationship, what are some of the things you'll miss being single? Um, the freedom of it all. I mean, like, I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I don't know what I would miss because getting into a relationship is not the same as like living with a man right now. If I live with a man, I know what I would miss. But I like having my own space. So even if I'm in a relationship, I still would want to have my own space, and then we just come together, you know, and we spend time with each other when we spend time with each other. But I would want to maintain my own space. That's just something that I would want. I don't know. But what would I miss? I don't know. It would just be a space thing for me. It would just be a space thing. That's the only thing I could think of. Like when I'm in my apartment by myself, I can wake up whenever I feel like it, but I do work. I get my fucking business done. And I could do it on my own timeline. Like I feel like men try to give you this structure. They want you to be on a certain time clock. You have to kind of acclimate to their schedules and their life and wake up when they wake up and go to sleep when they go to sleep. And, you know, I remember sleeping with someone and he didn't like no light or no noise. I need to fucking watch something to fall asleep most nights. So I can't be with somebody that's like the TV got to be off, your phone got to be off, it got to be dead silent. I know that I can't. There's no way I couldn't sleep with you because I would be up for a long time. I'm not the type of person that could just lay down and fall right to sleep. I envy people that could do that. I can't do that. So now I know moving forward, if we're ever going to sleep together at any point in time, you have to be okay with, I'm not going to be blasting the fucking radio, but you have to be okay with a little bit of light coming from a screen because sometimes I'm working. I don't only just be like watching something. I make content, so I have to scroll a lot more than the average person to get content to stay, you know, abreast to what's trending. And I also be writing notes. Things will come to me and I'll write it down, like things to talk about, what I want to look up. You know what I mean? I'll be researching shit. I do all of this at any fucking given time. I have a certain type of freedom that I can't even, it's just fucking marvelous, bitch. I don't even know what words to use to describe the freedom that I experience. Like, that's exactly what happened to me, LJ. Scariest night of my life. Never let a man near my place after that. Don't like folks touching my stuff at all like that. That's smart to maintain your own space while in a relationship. Yeah, Shanita, what's up, boo? I will miss not having to tell anybody what the hell I'm doing. That part too, Nicole. Like, where you at? But I don't mind because I'm not really doing anything too crazy, you know? So if you ask me where I'm at, I'll tell you But yeah, like I don't want anybody to be telling me, oh, where you going? What, who like who all there, or I don't know. And then like I don't know, child. I don't know. It's just the freedom. It's just freedom. Generally speaking, freedom. That's it. But I feel like I could still maintain, it depends on the man. Being in a relationship, it is space and doing a lot of compromising. Yeah. I just don't like being asked all the time. Do you think it's okay for a man's phone to be empty, like no text messages, no call? If that's the case, you all know he deleted his shit. He deleted it, or he got a second phone somewhere. But I'm not looking through phones, so I wouldn't even know a thing. I have a requirement to have my own room. Exactly, Amberella. I say the same thing. I need my own space. I need a room, a wing of the house. Like, I cannot live with a man in a one bedroom. Like, there's absolutely no fucking way. Like, no. I never knew I would be able to compromising, but I do still need my space. Also, when you're single, you sleep good and don't have to worry about no one son stressing you. Yeah. And I don't be waking up at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I wake up at 9. Sometimes I wake up at 10. Sometimes I wake up at 6 and then I go back to sleep and wake up at 11. I wake up whenever the fuck I want, do my work, do my whoopty whoop, and then go back to sleep if I feel like it. Now, if a man was here, I would have to entertain this nigga all the time. Like, I gotta be. Mm. Never had less than 2 bedrooms on my own. Would never survive a single room occupancy with a man. That part. Um, yeah, it's just about freedom. That's pretty much it. People don't understand being able to just get up whenever you feel like it, go wherever you want, whenever you feel like it. That shit is fucking. It's beautiful. It really is. And I be thinking about that too. Like, damn, if I have a kid, like, I ain't gonna be able to just get the hell up with that. With hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. I live that life. Okay. I understand for real. That's my life in a nutshell. Got up at 6 this morning, clean, took a nap from 3 to 7. Then been upright since, about to eat and take another nap. Exactly. Like I just made dinner like what, an hour, 2 hours ago? An hour and a half ago. A man probably would have been like, why you didn't cook yet? It's almost 10 o'clock. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Went out, got some candles, ran some errands, popped into the supermarket. It was like 8:30 p.m. Like with a man, I don't know. I just feel like men require you to like do certain things in a certain time frame. That's why I need a man that is like flexible. You know what I mean? I need somebody that's not going to be saying the early bird gets the worm. You need to wake up with the sun. Bitch, I'm not waking. I wake up when my body wakes up. You got me fucked up. I'm able to work however, and I'm setting my life up to be rolling in the fucking dizzo in my sleep as well. Like, I don't want no man telling me you need to go to sleep, get in the bed at 8 o'clock p.m., turn the lights off, turn the tablets off, turn the computer screens off. I can't. I would be fucking miserable. I would be miserable. I would. I've done it and I hated it. I can't lie to y'all. I did not like it. I didn't like living with somebody that felt like I always had to, every part of my day needed to be accounted for. I didn't like it. And I was having a conversation with my cousin, and she was like, a man, her man requires her to show up in a certain way, and she's stepping more into her womanhood and she has to do certain things and she can't make excuses or she can't just do things because it's not the vibe. And I'm like, I get it. I get it. But I don't need a man to fucking give me structure. I don't want that. It does give you a structure in a different way, but if I need that type of structure, I'd rather it come from me being a mom as opposed to it come from a man trying to lord over my life and tell me what to do and how to move. Especially if I'm still being productive and I'm getting to a bag and I'm building my empire and my brand and I'm creating my businesses and I'm expanding myself and I'm doing what I need to do for me. I don't need a man telling me, oh, and if it ain't the vibe, bitch, I get inspired by the vibe. I'm a full-time creative bitch. I need a certain type of vibe. I don't need a man saying, wash my clothes, make me something to fucking eat, get up, I'm hungry, come fuck me right now if I don't want to do it. And everybody thinks that I'll be lying when I say I'm literally choosing to live my life this way. It's literally a choice. They think that I can't get a man. I can. Men are all around. I walk to the fucking store, some man right there. It is just not, men are too needy for me. Like they're too needy. I really so I'm working extra hard now to set my life up to whereas even if I do get with a man and we live together, I could outsource. He could use his money to pay the overhead and I could fucking pay somebody to come and clean up my fucking house. However many times out of the week I want. If I have a baby, I can fucking outsource and get a fucking nanny or I could hire my mother full time to come and watch my fucking kid. I think about shit like that. I'm not just thinking about how much a man can add to my life because men do financially abuse women as well, even if he is the sole breadwinner. But the luxury things that I want out of life, I am going to be in a position to pay for that shit my fucking self. If I don't want to fucking cook, bitch, I can hire a chef or I can order out or whatever the fuck it is that I need to do. If I have a child and my kid, I want a home, I could fucking hire a private tutor, get them in the best schools. And it doesn't matter. My husband, yeah, he paying, but if I need to do something extra, if I want to do something and add the fucking cherry on top, I am going to be able to pay for that shit. If I don't want to fucking get up and clean the fuck up my whole house because I am working, then I will hire somebody to fucking do that. I think that the reason why they look at women as domestic servants is it has a lot to do with like poverty. Because people that are wealthy, they don't do domestic work. They don't do domestic housework. They're spending that time getting to the bag and working. And it just is what it is. And this is not to say that I don't clean up or that I wouldn't, but I couldn't imagine having a huge fucking house and having to do that all the time without any, like being able to outsource. Bitch, I'm going to hire somebody to clean my fucking house. You got me fucked up. I'm going to hire a night nurse when I have a baby and I can't wake up to it. Bitch, that's how the rich and famous do it. And that's what I aspire to. Hey, Kim.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
Finally caught you live. I'm sick of YouTube with this. Goodness. But I've been watching you on the replay.
Thank you for the support.
Look, I love your energy. I really do. You like my best friend in my mind, not in real life, but in my mind. Because you are a lot like me, and you're like a younger version of me. But those of you out who don't know, I'm 55. I've been married 3 times.
Wow.
And so I think that I am a relationship expert.
Yeah,
But
you got some experience.
I do have experience. And so I've had some wonderful relationships, but my youngest child graduated high school in 2016. I became an empty nester, and that was a little different for me. So now it's like where I went from I had never lived alone to now I've been living alone for a long time. And then I got engaged. So yeah, somebody signed up to be husband number 4,
That's
Look,
wait, no, because you said you was how old? Because they make it seem like once you pass 25, then there ain't nobody gonna want you.
Oh, I'm 55.
Period, Pooh.
I have, presently, I have 2 men that are pursuing me. And I mean, one is a little bit younger than I am. He's like 47. And the
That.
other one, he's just a tad bit younger than I am,
Mhm.
But men, men, they know a good woman when they see her. And I'm a good woman. I'm a kind, loving person. But I think that I have become so indifferent to men, and my last relationship was horrible. So I was engaged. I was with this guy for 3 years,
Mhm.
and we broke up, and I finally was like, because he was delusional, because he was without that jealousy, like he was without that jealousy stuff. I don't do that mess. you
Mhm.
know you're gonna trust me, I'm gonna trust you. But as I said in the chat, I will do a background check,
Mhm.
on a person in a heartbeat, especially because I have 5 grandchildren, getting ready to have
Oh,
6 grandkids. So, especially if my grandkids are going to come and be in your presence, I need to make sure you're not a pedo
yeah.
body, I need to make sure you're an okay person. I don't want you around my family if, you're not an okay person. So I will do a background check.
Mhm.
But I've become a little indifferent, as far as because I like my own space. And even when me and my ex were trying to work things out, my ex fiance, we're trying to work things out. He I was like, well, look, we can get back together, but we would have to sleep in separate bedrooms, and we definitely have to have separate bathrooms.
Yeah.
Because, and ladies, I'm saying this to you younger women, if you're thinking about getting with a man, if his lifestyle patterns don't mesh well with your lifestyle patterns, then it's gonna become an issue. So
Mhm.
we bickered about stuff like he likes to get up first thing in the morning and have TV on and have it on news, and that used to get on my nerves. Me, I get up in the morning, I want to have my prayer time, I want to have my quiet, I want to have my meditation. Let me have my tea, let me breathe, I don't want to have a conversation with anybody. None of I'm like that. And he couldn't get it, and he kept, we worked it out for the 3 years we were together. We lived together 1 year. We worked it out because normally he would just take my dog out and go sit out on the patio or whatever and listen to whatever on his phone.
Mhm.
And he would leave me in the house to do my things. So y'all make sure that y'all think about that when you're choosing a mate or you choosing to be in a relationship. Make sure, first of all, find somebody that you can tell them anything. And I, not to really put my business out there, but me and my husband, my late husband, we actually went to the sex store. We bought sex toys together. He helped me pick out my first vibrator. Like, I know this like TMI, but I love that relationship because we can talk about anything. You know what I mean? And I'm just having that life partner that you can talk about anything with. That is priceless. That is, I mean, it's priceless. And that's another thing, because I've had like 3 wonderful men in my life. And so that
Mhm.
means that any man that wants to come and be number 4, he gotta bring it. Because if he doesn't bring it, I am gonna be indifferent to him. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna want to give him the time of day. Let me tell you, my late husband used to massage me. He would paint my toenails if I wanted him to. He
Ah,
would grieve. He would scratch my scalp, grease my scalp, all of that, you know. And the father of my sons, he literally would cut my hair, he would comb my hair, so I'm so used to being
pampered.
pampered. Yes, pampered and spoiled in a way that men really don't do. So it's like that's what I'm used to. So if you're not doing all of that, I lose interest really quickly, and my ex fiance, he was like an undercover wolf, like he was a manipulator, and I knew it, but I still fell into it because I did love him. Like,
Yeah.
he sent me flowers to my job. He did an edible arrangement to my job 2 times, and I love that type of stuff. Like, I'm really into that type of stuff.
Me
So
too.
he had me. So a lot of the other toxic stuff that he had going on, I kind of disregarded, and then I did it until I just couldn't do it anymore. And I'm like, look, this is over with. I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, but if you want to hook up from time to time, we could do that, because I'm not trying to introduce another sexual partner when I got somebody that know what they know the spot, they know what they're doing or whatever, you know. And so, but we couldn't even do that because he felt like we were gonna get back together. So we did that, and that was it. And I was like, okay, I'm done, like 100%. And I did have to put him on block. Like,
Mhm.
I literally had to put him on block, and he kept changing his phone number sometimes to get in contact with me. And I finally told him, I'm going to get a restraining order against you if you don't. Like, he doesn't know where I live. He doesn't know my phone number, any of that. He's blocked on all social media. I have no dealings with him whatsoever because he was toxic, but he was like a wolf in sheep's clothing, you
Mm.
know. So I did, because being like, if you ever had good relationships and you haven't had a lot of bad relationships, when you see the good in a person, because that's what you expect and that's what you're used to, and that's what I saw in him, and I was blind like the whole time. So but I don't care what happens in your life. It's either a lesson or a blessing. And if it's a lesson and you learn the lesson, it's a lesson and a blessing. And I just chalk it up to that, even though I felt like it was a waste of 3 years. So, y'all, and just think about that complimentary. You got to look at all aspects when it comes. Like, if the person is good with money and you're not good with money, okay, y'all probably can make it if you listen to that person. But if you got two people and they're not good with money, it's gonna be an issue. If you got two people and how the kids are being raised and disciplined is an issue, they not on the same page with that, it's always gonna be some conflict. And really, it's not even about the conflict, it's how you address the conflict, because our families of origin are different. So we're going to see things differently. That's fine. But if I can respect you and you can respect me, and if I can hear you out and you can hear me out, and always, I don't care if you have any kind of conflict with your mate, fight fair. Don't if y'all talking about money, let it stay on money. Don't be talking about, well, I don't like your mama. Well, your sister, you know what I'm saying? Fight fair. Well, I don't like the way you fixed your hair. That looks stupid. You don't do that. That's attacking the person. Don't attack the person. Attack the issue. You're either gonna fight to be together, or you're gonna fight to be right. And sometimes you gotta go on and concede in a relationship when you know that you're right. But don't be the only person that's making concessions. And that's what I would tell any woman that's looking for a mate or whatever. But always know what you want, pray for what you want, and don't settle. Because believe me, if he does not present himself today, he could be right around the corner. But if you waste 3 years like I just did with my ex-fiance, I may have missed the person that was around the corner. So always take that into consideration and what you want. And I don't believe that you should ever marry anybody if you don't live with them first. I know, and I'm not, I don't subscribe to Christian beliefs or any religion, but I'm saying that, I think you need to know that you're okay with that person being in your space, or whatnot, because once you get into it and you realize, I really don't like the person because they snore at night or they do some little quirky stuff that's irritating, and you be like, damn, I thought I didn't see it the whole time I was in love. I didn't see it. Now this nigga that moved in with me, we moved in together, and now he doing some shit that I absolutely can't stand. But anyway, I'm gonna let somebody else come up. I love your show. I am a Love Jones fan. I am a bona fide love book. Keep doing
Thank you so
what
much.
you're doing. And I have not been, this is only my second time coming on because I'm a little elderly, so I be having a little problem with StreamYard. But but I was gonna say this. Congratulations on getting to those 30,000 subs. I'm so proud of you. The sky is the limit. Don't worry about the haters. Let them just push you into your destiny. And I'm gonna hang out so I can say I remember when. And
Yeah.
so with that with that being said, I'm gonna let somebody else come up. Y'all have a great night.
Thank you so much, Kim. I enjoyed you.
You're quite welcome.
Okay, bye. That was so good. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Nicole. What's up, Lachey? Some men have an issue with it. They just don't understand. I love how y'all be having conversations in the comment section, but then I don't be knowing what the hell is going on. I be trying to read, and I'm like, oh no, y'all talking to each other. Ooh, excuse me. Damn, it's already been an hour and 10 minutes. Yo, it is so crazy because I swear I be on this live stream and I be like, okay, almost every time I get up here, I be like, I'm gonna try to only be up here for like an hour. Then sometimes I look up and 2 hours then went by. Like just like right now, a whole hour and 10 minutes went by. Like time be flying by on this live stream. That's how I know like this is meant to be. Sorry. Oh, y'all don't have to be sorry. I'm half joking. I know. I'm trying to pay attention. It's so much. I was talking to Kim, and then I was glancing, and y'all know I need my damn readers. I could barely fucking see sometimes, so I'm trying to see. I be trying to see what y'all talking about. Thank you, Lachey. And I be looking. It's got to squint. A bitch be like. Vivian says she need a man to let her twerk. What? I said ain't nothing wrong with twerking and wine. Oh my god. Who you over there daydreaming about? Me? I want to tell y'all, but I'm not gonna tell y'all. But you know, like somebody that I really care about is kind of upset with me. And I guess you just gotta give it time. And I'm kind of sad, but it'll be okay. Hopefully. Hey, Amarella, what's up, boo?
Hey, Love Jones. How are you doing tonight, girl?
Good. How you doing?
I'm great talking to my homie who don't really know me. Oh, God's anointed said, call in. God's anointed said, when are you going to call in? Call in and
I
talk to the
know.
people.
God don't never call in. But you know, some people, you know, you got to build themselves up to be able to do it because this is, you know, people be feeling like nervous and stuff to do this.
That's true. Actually, your show was the first show I ever called into. I was
For
hecka
real?
nervous.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so dope.
I know when I get nervous, I be rambling. I'm like, Lord, let me get it together. But yeah, I really love your show. You have definitely given me a confidence boost. I really love your energy. I see a lot of similarities, like when you were talking about how you live. Like this is literally how I live my life. This is the
Right.
first time in my life I've only worked part time, and that's so I can focus on working on my own stuff. But I also like now I probably still sound like I just woke up, but I've been up for a while. But I've been laying down. I like to lay down. I like a good old nap. I
Me
like to
too.
rest in between doing things that I find enjoyable as opposed to being stuck on the corporate plantation 24/7. I know eventually, again, thanks to you, not just you, but a lot of other content creators I follow, y'all have given me a boost. Eventually, I'm going to start my own channel. Like, so I'm writing and working on those things. I'm going to send you part of my parody I wrote for you for Take Me to Petco. I literally wrote you a whole parody.
Oh, I love.
Um,
Wait, so
so
Storm is doing like a special now for $47 for consultations for Black Friday. So if you can, you should get up on that because he usually charges like $200.
okay, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm still gonna do one with you too because I want to do one with you.
Yeah, so you could do whatever, but he's doing it and that you can't beat that. $47.
No, not at all.
And
Not at
he's
all.
and from his price to be 200, he's I think you only got until the end of this month. Like I caught a little bit of the beginning of the live that he did when he was talking about it. And he said you got until I guess Saturday is the 30th, the end of the month, to like
Okay.
book it. So if y'all want to, I think that you can't, that's a steal.
That is definitely a steal because yes, I know Storm is a little steep, and I'm a little cheap, so I'll definitely get on
He's
that.
He knows what he's doing. So
Clearly, Storm is a goat. Storm been around for a while.
I learned from him, so I know a lot too. But
Cool.
he, that motherfucker got 340,000 subscribers. Like,
Yeah, Storm's doing big things. Like I really love your energy. I love this channel. I like Storm too. I just started rewatching Storm again after not watching him for like 2 years. But I really love your content. You're very uplifting. You're very empowering. You're very hilarious.
thank
You bring the real topics, even if it is a little heavy, like the last one with the trophy wife.
you.
Um, and somebody in one of your comment sections on one of the videos you did, she from Baltimore, and she was saying how we need to coddle Baltimore men. I'm from there, and them men is menaces. Them men's is that's why I left. I've always had better luck dating men from the South or just out of the country. But men in up north, again, there are some productive, good men up there, but a lot
Mhm.
of them are menaces. I'm sorry, not sorry. We don't need to coddle nobody but ourselves and each other, especially as Black women. But yeah, I just want to say how much I definitely thoroughly enjoy your content, how I'm going to be a lug bug for life. You always
Oh,
going to catch me over here,
thank you.
chilling in the chat,
That's
making new friends.
crazy because I made you a moderator. I know you probably was like, what the hell am I like? Gotta figure it out because I still don't know what the hell I be doing as a mod. I don't even know why. Storm and Dan Calloway made me one, and I told him, I said, I don't know what the fuck, like I don't know. He's like, oh no, it's fine, and it's like, okay, but y'all be handling that shit, and I really, especially in them vertical lives, and I know I tell y'all all the time, but I appreciate y'all so much because it be so much, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it'll be cool, but then other times it just be getting crazy. So y'all just holding me down, just it makes me feel supported, and I appreciate that so much.
You're welcome. We are here for you. You are here for us. It is what is it? A symbiotic relationship, and I'm thoroughly happy to be here. I will learn to mod better because I know sometimes I get so engrossed in the chat, I forget to like post your links and stuff. So I got to get better at that. But I do love every love bug here. Vivian, Quaisha, my mod sisters, Mia, DH,
Yeah,
Faith M, like everybody, Lasia, all of y'all that I just see chatting if I forget anybody. But you said you were trying to catch up the conversation too. Vivian had said something about how she needs a man that lets her twerk. And I was just like, ain't nothing wrong with a little twerk and a little wine. But yeah, well, it's nice to have little conversations in there with y'all. So yeah, I just thoroughly enjoyed the space.
me too. And I feel like honestly, because I used to be like, oh my God, I don't have no friends. Because and I love people so hard, but I do have trust issues. When you do too many things, I just be like, oh bitch. So I just threw myself more into this, and I'm like, these are my fucking people. Like, we don't need to see each other. But this type of relationship is so unique. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
it's different. Like we're all talking to each other at 11:31 on a Monday night. Like it doesn't. We don't even think about it like that. But that's literally what's happening right now. And I think that this is fucking amazing. Like we really are living on the leading edge. We're in different parts of the country. We do different things, but we all have commonalities, and it's fucking like magic.
It
For real.
is. It really is. And I feel the same way. My godmother and god sister say that to me all the time. Like you cut people off too quick and you hold grudges. But I'm like, if somebody do something crazy, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna keep taking it. You can only do something to me one time now, and that's it. I will give you a warning. If you do it again, that's donezo.
Oh my God. Y'all are hilarious too. You be having me cracking up. I can't remember what you said, but I was crying tears. Like, y'all are funny
I
as hell.
I do feel like I'm a natural comedian, which is why I need to stop playing games and start a channel. But I appreciate the space because it's giving me the confidence to even speak.
For real. And you could
So
do it. Just don't overthink it. And it's okay to kind of like take your time. Cause when you're ready to jump, and it's like playing double dutch, you kind of be like, but you at least there, you're laying up the play. And when you get in there, it's gonna become so familiar. You're gonna be like, okay, and you're gonna find your rhythm, and you just gonna flow with it.
yeah, I mean, I've seen how you've grown in a year. Like, I think I came around when you had like maybe 5 or 6 thousand subscribers, and you just hit 30K. So I'm like happy and proud for you. Like, you
Thank you.
did that in a year. Go
I
ahead.
know, what? Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I take a lot of lashings, and I be getting cussed out real.
But you be rolling through it. The way like your comebacks, like I don't even know. Like your comebacks are golden. You be laying it on these people. Like if we don't catch him and you catch him, I be like feeling sorry because I'm like, love don't just put not just the foot on the neck, she put the heel in the trachea. Like, oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I don't play that shit. And then they be like, oh, you talk to guys like this. Like, I talk to y'all trolling ass motherfuckers in the chat like that. I do not talk to men that I'm pursuing like that. Are you dumb? I wish I would be like, bitch, fuck you to somebody that I'm trying to love up on. Absolutely not. Time and place.
But
These
they
men,
come in, I'm sorry.
no, they deserve it.
Yeah, they come in being egregious and greasy and think you're supposed to say nothing at all. Absolutely not. And especially a northern one. Like I'm from Baltimore. Your mama jokes was life in the back in the day. The amount of comebacks people from up north got, and even southern people, they a little
Yeah.
more subtle with theirs. But you can't come for especially women. We've
Mhm.
been taught to be quiet our whole lives, but we've learned to like have a comeback and have a lick back. You can't come at people crazy and think they're not supposed to say nothing.
Yes, and then my family, child, y'all ever meet? Well, y'all met some of my family. They outrageous. If they didn't know a camera was around and they was really truly who they are, oh my God, Jesus be
I can
offended.
only imagine.
And you have to, initially when I first started doing this, I was like kind of nervous. Like I used to be like, oh my God, like, and this is why I will forever love Storm, no matter what happens between us. He used to be like, fuck those people. Like, you know who you are? Like, fuck that shit. Like, he used to be fucking rizzing me up so bad. And oh my God, like that shit helps so much. That's why when I notice light in people, I always speak life into people, because it matters. Like, especially when you go through the world and you want to accomplish something so big and other people don't relate, they unintentionally put you down. You know what I mean? Like they don't do it on,
Hmm.
but they kind of be like, well, that's not realistic. Or I remember when I first started doing YouTube and I was seeing this guy. I'm always talking about a guy. Yeah, but anyway. And he was like, you ain't making no fucking money doing that. But he was kind of paying like, he was paying my living expenses. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is what I want to do. And now he's trying to call me and tell people, oh, yeah, we need to do a business together. And I have this idea. And I'm just like, oh, really? You're the same motherfucker that basically told me I was wasting my time because I wasn't making no money. That's why you gotta focus on you, and you can't listen to people, and you gotta really, really believe in yourself and hold on to your guns. And for women like us that have aspirations and goals and dreams, a man will be your biggest fucking downfall. I don't care what the fuck y'all say or what y'all heard or what you thought. A man will hold you back. It just is what it is. It's very rare that you find a man that's comfortable enough within himself to see you rise and probably rise above him.
Yeah, I agree. I think a man, especially if you're a creative, has to be your biggest fan, or else he's gonna hold you back because he's always gonna be jealous. Just look in the celebrity sector. Look at Hallie and DDG. She's the much bigger star, and he is always, even though he's claiming that's my family, he's always trying to diminish and minimize that girl. So I agree.
It's true. And I have this producer friend, this little white kid from Rhode Island. He's a grown man now, but when I met him, he was like fucking, we were young as hell. And he used to be like, I don't know why you even deal with guys. Like, because I would tell him, like, the things men would say. He's like, that's because you're not being who you really are. They're not meeting you as you. And I didn't get it. And now I get it. And I'm like, that makes so much fucking sense. And that's why a lot of women position themselves and they kind of get a little settled unless if your sole purpose and what you really want to do is to be a mom and a wife, then that's different. I'm not talking to you. But if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you want to do something that's astronomical, bigger than you, or just something that you gotta put a lot of time and effort into, you have to already be established in that before you merge worlds with a man. That's how I personally feel. You can't meet a man when you're thinking about what you want to do. Oh, what happened? Oh no, Amberella, it knocked you out. But you can't meet a man when you're thinking about what you want to do. You can't get with a man when you're trying to figure it out because he's going to try to, veer you into a situation or a career path that's going to be suitable for him in his life. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had an alarm come through and it kicked me
Oh,
off.
so Yeah, like I just think that women should create their own worlds first before they try to merge with a man. If they want to have a career, there's something that they really want to accomplish. Because if you don't do it before, that man is gonna try. You're gonna have a hard time.
Didn't Beyonce say that? Have your own life before you become his wife. So yeah, I agree, and I just think, especially just from my own lived experience, I poured so much into men because I did want to be a wife and mother, but I got swallowed up into that. I mean, thankfully, I never had kids, but I did always put men first as opposed to pursuing my dreams and goals. And now I'm just like on the other side of that, and I'm just like, I got to put me first, Lucius. So I agree with everything you say. Again, I'm gonna drop down because I know there's probably other people who want to call up, but it is wonderful being a love bug. God's anointed. We love you. Call in sometimes. Chat with us.
Okay. Hey, Lachey, what's up, boo?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
That was quick. I had to pause my phone.
Oh, me clicking you. Oh yeah, I know.
I was like, oh no, let me mute. Let me pause this. Because I'm on my computer, I'm on my headset. So I was like, let me call in. I want to be comfortable.
How
So
you doing?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little tired, but like not sleepy yet.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's good. You're not sleepy yet. I got a couple of hours before I get sleepy.
No, the time going back threw me off. Like the fact that it gets so dark early,
Mm-hmm.
don't like it at all. I'm still trying to get used to it.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I need daylight as long as possible.
Period.
But I want to congratulate you on your 30K.
Thank you.
Yes. If it wasn't so late, I'd be screaming.
I'm so thankfully grateful.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. And the
Mhm.
how you're very welcoming and you make this platform comfortable for all. So when I see people when they have a difference of opinion, it's how you say it.
Mhm.
So they got to know that this platform, like you're not just because it's a difference of opinion going to get jumped on.
Mhm.
It's like it's comfortable to come in here. It's just how you say it. You got to be respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm one to have a difference of opinion a few times. And you will be like, okay, but you're not gonna go off. And
Yeah.
I don't think it's just me because I've been a day one.
Mhm.
When I subscribed, Love Jones, it was before you started doing the live shows. Uh,
Really?
yes, I saw your videos back when you did the um zodiac signs. I was like, I agree.
That's crazy. That's
I saw your videos early.
amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because you're welcome, but you were supportive of me from being over in Storm Chat. I got haters everywhere I go. So I not over there though. Most people love me over there, but you have a couple Storm like they ain't real chasers over here. Don't pay them no attention.
Mhm.
But every blue moon, like somebody will say something silly and you took up for me one day, and I was like, I dig that. And
Aw,
then I came over here because you were on there so much, you were giving me the vibe of a creator anyway. And
yeah.
I was like, I bet she got a channel. And I
That
went
was
over there and subscribed.
I didn't know how this was gonna manifest though. You know what I mean? Because like you said, I
Mhm.
used to be dating. I always was dating and inspirational and into zodiacs and astrology, but I didn't know that I was going to do hot topics until I started calling into Storm Show. And I was like, I actually am really good at this because
Yeah.
in the entertainment world anyways. And then
Yeah.
I'm into beauty, so there's days I'll just do my makeup, and
Mhm.
get into the tea. And I'm just like, you just never know. You just gotta start. And I'm
Right.
cool.
Cuz when you were going like you were giving your perspective and calling up on Storm Show a lot, I was like, I agree with a lot you were saying. I'm like, "Oh, she is good." Like her perspective is on it on them topics. So
Yeah.
I really agree with
Shouts
a
out
lot
to
of what you were
Storm.
saying. Huh?
I said shouts out to Storm. They say he was live now.
Oh, he is?
Let
I
me
think
see.
that's so dope how he doing that special. I'm like, "Oh, God is good," because I need that.
I know
Imma have
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's a blessing because if it's not, I think he doing one for Christmas. If I can't do it November, I'm gonna have to do it December.
Because he's usually like $200.
I know that's what he said. And he's good. I seen him grow. I remember when he had the belt and he had that little cute picture behind him back in the day. Yeah, when he first started, I was watching him. He started in my feed way back in the day. He was in my feed and I was like, "Who is this?" I'm like, "He's funny." And then I was like, "He's real."
Oh, he is live. Let me see.
Oh no.
Let me share this one.
Storm. Oh, he did say he talked about him, but he may come back. TD Jakes.
He is sitting in a bathtub.
Oh, I remember this. So do y'all
Says to me, without any hesitation, there's 3 things I need you to do. The first one is, when I come to Pittsburgh, you're going to be the only person I sleep with. The second one is, you can't sleep with anybody else because I don't want to give my wife anything.
Damn.
And thirdly, I will take care of you the rest of your life.
Wow.
Mm.
Now I'm gonna be honest, Storm. I got a problem with that statement. Speak on it. Go for it. It don't sound like Jake's character.
To say.
All right, so we could get off, and if y'all want to head over to Storm's channel,
Yeah.
he's been on.
Let me.
He's got on there for 14 minutes, and this guy is long-winded.
Oh.
He over there for a long time.
Very.
Thank you for calling in, Lachey. I appreciate you so much.
You're welcome. I want to just say 2 more little quick things.
Mm-hmm.
When you called your brother up and he gave his advice, I really like that.
Yeah.
I liked his perspective. It was nice to hear his male perspective, and I liked his advice towards him.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's nice.
Yeah, my brother is so dope. Y'all gonna see him when I go to for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna do some content with my family. As always, I always do content when I'm with them.
Yes.
And I hope you enjoy your holiday too.
Thank you. You too. And hey, love bugs and people in the chat that was speaking.
Okay, later, boo.
Later.
Yeah, so I said that I was gonna make it a point to not be like getting off because he's live, but since we are not doing hot topics, we were just doing like a Q&A. I'm gonna, since everybody can head over there and check out what Storm got going on or whatever. They're talking about TD Jakes is sued Dwayne Youngblood for defamation. The guy that went on to Larry Reid's channel or whatever. I had seen clips of it, but I never watched the whole thing. And he basically said he had some interactions with TD Jakes. It just seems like everybody is gay. Like that is just all these men are screwing each other. That's what it seems like because child. My family is live. Thank you. I wish I had a brother. Oh, I have a couple brothers. I have 2 on my dad's side, but I don't really talk to them like that. And I have 2 by my mom, and then I have 3 sisters on my dad's side. Hi LG, do you believe Jaguar right when she said Maxwell had an affair with Mary J. Blige's husband, ex-husband? When I met Maxwell, he seemed fruity. I can't lie. He was very fluid seeming. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I always say as well, you cannot say a person what their sexuality is based off of how they act or how they seem because you just never know. But how he was around me was very like, ooh. Like he literally was acting like that. And when I was around him, it was an intimate setting. Y'all seen the pictures that I posted with me and Maxwell on my community tab. We literally were like close, like he took my phone and was taking the pictures. Like that's how close in proximity, like we were in an intimate space. So I got to see like his mannerisms and stuff like that. And I will say that, all of the people, for the most part, most people in the entertainment industry are bisexual or they've dabbled in same-sex affairs. Not all, but so I don't know. Yeah, he does have Metro, exactly, Amarella. But he's really cute, really attractive, and he's really nice. Like, he's just giddy. That's how he come across as, like, very giddy. So that's it. Like, I can't say, what a person's preferences are because you just really never know. Like, it has no look, but it ain't hard to believe. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But I don't have not a bad thing to say about Maxwell. He was really, really nice when I met him. Yep, exactly. Your own door, gay door, and sacrifice door. It's true. And you see it, like, you don't really get as far. You can't, it's a different day now because we have so many resources. So as we could do things on our own and we don't need the machine the way that we used to need the machine. So you don't have to go through the same channels that you would have had to go through in the 90s or the early 2000s or even the 2010s. Like now, like, y'all are gonna watch me blow the fuck up on YouTube and then probably put out an album. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna have to be giving blowjobs in the back of the goddamn tour bus in order to link with a producer because I'm building my own platform. So everybody that wants to collaborate with me, and it started to happen, is going to come to me because I'm making myself visible. Like it's like it's the fucking dopest times right now. I'm so fortunate and grateful and blessed. And that's why I made that video and I said you all need to start your content. Like, don't overthink it. It's gonna be okay. It might be a little slow starting, or you might shoot the fuck up. You never know. You just never know. Just got to put yourself out there, and you got to be okay and be comfortable with going through the motions because everything is like a roller coaster and it's just ebbs and flows. But as long as you enjoy what you're doing and you like it and you feel good about it and you have your niche and you know what it is that you want to do, then you fine. It's gonna be more male loving going on because women are wising up and closing up shop. Ooh, that part. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Thank you for joining me tonight. This was a cute show. Y'all had dinner with me. We just had some cute conversation. I will absolutely see you all. Why do I keep saying I will absolutely see you all. Ooh. Mañana. Who knows? I might pop back on in a couple hours and see if y'all still up. But y'all won't see me because I'm about to take all of this off, y'all. I'm gonna hop in the shower, make me a nice glass of tea. Lay in my bed. Yes. Thank you. Shantia, thank you. Can you say your mama is funny? What? Y'all just be up in here saying some crazy stuff. That's why I say you be on point. Yeah. It's a lot going on. But all right, I'm gonna check out what's going on Storm's channel for a little bit. And I might see y'all in the comment section, or I might be in the bushes, who knows? I might drop a little thundercloud. I love y'all so much. Show up as her, be heard. Don't let anybody play in your face. Life is a movie. You're starring in it, main character energy all day. The world is a stage. You are at the center of it. If things are not feeling good, then just work hard to let it go. Okay? So that you can get closer to what you actually need and who actually is supposed to be in your life. And it gets greater later. Time heals all wounds. Good night, love bugs.